You've definitely heard of the BYD Atto 3. It was set to become the next big thing in the electric automotive world of Nepal, but things didn't go as planned. When BYD announced the price of their 150 kWh electric SUV, it was at Rs 89.9 lakh, which was a lot more expensive than the expected price of Rs 65 lakh. Things went sideways when the government changed the taxation policy on EVs. Because of this, BYD had a big hill to climb. Fortunately, there appears to be a silver lining to all of this. Cimex BYD have recently launched the Atto 3 at Rs 64.9 lakh, but with a smaller motor that produces 50 fewer kilowatt hours. As we wait for the new, cheaper Atto 3 to arrive, we took the 150 kilowatt hour motored version for a spin. Let's talk about the exterior of the BYD Atto 3. It looks modern and sharp without an excessive amount of cuts and creases. The car flows well and manages to disguise its large size. It looks amazing in blue with silver accents that work wonderfully. The one-piece LED tail light that runs across the tailgate adds dimension to the well-designed rear of the BYD Atto 3. The silver metallic material above the rear haunch, which they call the Ripple D pillar, looks like Nike swooshes. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. The BYD Atto 3 keeps things subtle on the exterior without screaming for attention. The interiors, on the other hand, wants all of your attention. The moment you enter the cabin, you're welcomed with what seems like a million things. BYD claims that the rhythmic interior of the Atto 3 is an advanced, intelligent cabin styled with the concept of sports and fitness. The center console that houses the gear selector and several other buttons that perform various functions is beautiful, and the aircraft-inspired gear selector is something we've always liked. The start-stop button on the center console is also pleasing, and there's a wireless charging pad right above the gear selector. The seats are amazing, with soft touch materials on all touch points that elevate the premium feel of the BYD Atto 3. However, there are elements that diminish the lavishness of the interiors a bit. For instance, the quirky grip-style door handles don't add significantly to the functionality. The door compartments with elastic strings to keep your belongings in place don't make a lot of sense, and the dumbbell-style air conditioning vents are a bit too quirky for our taste. The star of the show is the 12.8-inch intelligent rotating touchscreen that houses the infotainment system. It's a responsive unit with splendid resolution, and the 360 camera display is one of the best we have encountered to date. The unit also supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In fact, you also get a digital video recorder that works as a dashcam. But the real fun begins when you drive the BYD Atto 3. The E-Platform 3.0 and BYD's revolutionary blade battery technology are the center of attraction for the Atto 3. The E-Platform 3.0 is an open source platform that integrates and standardizes components to be used with minimal tweaks on a variety of cars. The platform enables ranges exceeding 1,000 kilometers through the world's first 8-in-1 electric powertrain, and it's possible to make EVs with all-wheel drive on this platform. The platform can employ a front electric motor with 201 brake horsepower and 310 Nm of torque, and a rear motor with 362 brake horsepower and 360 Nm of torque. In the case of this car though, you get a more conventional single motor driving the front wheels that only produce 201 brake horsepower and 310 Nm of torque. Then there is the BYD blade battery, long strips of cells that run from the front to the rear of the car. This setup saves weight and space, allowing BYD to deliver better range out of the battery. The blade battery is also stronger, safer, and at least 50% more energy dense than conventional lithium phosphate batteries. The battery has successfully cleared many tests, including nail penetration, temperature, and overcharging. It is also a structural element that enhances the EV's torsional rigidity. BYD claims that the Atto 3 can be fully charged from 0 to 80% in under 50 minutes through an 80 kilowatt charger, and it gets a V2L discharging functionality. With this car, you get a 60.48 kilowatt-hour battery, which provides a range of 420 kilometers. The BYD Atto 3 drives as you would expect a fun family SUV to drive. It accelerates quickly and picks up speed in a linear manner. The brakes are reassuring, and there are 2 levels of brake regeneration, although even on the high level, it's quite conservative. The interior is quite spacious. Even with the standard panoramic glass roof installed, there's room for 5 6-footers on board. And the boot capacity is a very respectable 440 liters. When the 60-40 split rear seats are folded down, this expands to 1,338 liters. Furthermore, the BYD Atto 3 comes loaded with features. This includes a tire pressure monitoring system, front 2 radars, rear 4 radars, electric parking brake system, anti-lock braking system, electronic stability program, traction control system, electronic brake force distribution, hill descent control, stop and go, full speed adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking system, and blind spot detection. There are still plenty of BEV skeptics out there, but the BYD Atto 3 is a car that can change their minds. With its range, battery technology, and practicality, this car is an electric family SUV that is practical, fun to drive, and ahead of the technology curve. The BYD Atto 3 is an electric vehicle that deserves your attention. For many people, it might be the right time to switch to electric and enjoy the benefits of this innovative and exciting technology. And the final cherry on top is that you get all of the perks of the 150 kWh motor on the cheaper 100 kWh version. On paper, it's a very negligible compromise on performance, but we will get to the full details as soon as we get our hands on the keys to the new Atto 3. Until then, we bid you farewell. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel.